It is time for Hot or Cold, brought to you by City Heating and Air Conditioning, 50 years in East Tennessee. Integrity matters. And our Hot or Cold today will be our SEC quarterback power rankings. That's right. Our SEC quarterback power rankings are out. And we got a lot of QB power rankings to get to. Things have really shifted in the last week because now the quarterback play is looking tougher and tougher. And I'm just going to say this. This is looking like the best year of quarterback play in SEC history because everybody but like the bottom three I'm naming, guys, looks like an NFL draft pick. These guys are balling out. I have so much respect for the quarterback play right now going on in college football, and there's just no way around it. SEC football right now, with the way the quarterback play is going, is just insane, and there is no way around it. So it's time for our SEC quarterback power rankings, and hot or cold will be this. Do I think they'll finish better or worse than where I have them right now? And that's going to be hot or cold. And we're just going to get rolling. Let's get going right off the bat. Hot or cold with our SEC quarterback power rankings. Last, DJ Lagway, number 16, the worst quarterback in the SEC, was better this past week than he was the week before, and that still isn't saying much because he was horrible this past weekend, and now he looks like he won't play. So I am super cold on DJ Lagway being better than the 16th best quarterback in the SEC at this point because DJ Lagway is a total disaster. I'm cold on him. 15th, hot take, but Lenore Sellers. Now, Lenore Sellers did have over 300 yards passing over the weekend. He had over 300 yards passing, 2 touchdowns at 68.9 total QBR, 10.8 yards per attempt. That should seem great, right? Wrong. Lenore Sellers had negative 28 rushing yards, and he was sacked 5 times. Mobile, healthy Lenore Sellers would have not gotten sacked during those times. And if he's getting sacked, you take away a huge part of his game. Because of that, he's number 15 right now. But I'm hot on him. I think Lenore Sellers will finish stronger before the year ends. Number 14, Cutter Boley at Kentucky. Didn't play this past weekend. They had a bye, but he looked very good in their first game against Eastern Michigan. 12-21, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm cold on him. So the wheels are going to come off Cutter Boley soon enough. So Cutter Boley, I am cold on. All right. Arch Manning is number 12. Now, Arch Manning finally got a moment against Sam Houston last week. I was doing a lot of talking for them facing Sam Houston, but it seems like Arch Manning is playing good every other week. He was 18 of 21 for 309 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. I think Arch Manning will still be fine. He's number 11. He's number 12 right now because you got to do better than Sam Houston. But at the end of the day, I'm hot on him being better than he is right now. I think Arch Manning is going to work out long term, so I wouldn't worry about him. He's still developing. Garrett Nussmeier is number 11. Just like Arch Manning, was struggling early, raising some red flags, and looked elite over the weekend, though, facing a Division II school, Southeast Louisiana, 25-31, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Arch Manning was better, but Garrett Nussmeier's proven himself more against top competition because he beat Clemson, even though Clemson does look overrated to this point. Blake Shapen at Mississippi State. And by the way, I'm hot on Garrett Nussmeier also being better than number 11 when the season ends. Blake Shapen at Mississippi State is number 10. Shapen, 12 of 20, 160 yards, 1 touchdown, 11 carries for 51 yards. Look, I've told you guys, I thought about Mississippi State being a dangerous team at the beginning of the year, but I think Blake Shapen is going to finish worse than number 10 before the season comes to an end because there's just too many other quarterbacks that are good in this league. So I think Blake Shapen is going to fall. Number 9, Ty Simpson at Alabama, who did not play last week, but him torching the Wisconsin secondary doesn't look as good now because Wisconsin looks like a bad team, but I'm still hot on Ty Simpson finishing better than number 9. I still am going down with the ship and believing in Kalen DeBoer's offense. Number 8, Taylon Green at Arkansas. Now, Taylon Green is one of the most productive players at Arkansas right now, but the problem with Taylon Green is when it's time for him to make the play, he's nowhere to be found. And because of that, I have him at number 8. And I'm actually cold on Taylon Green. I think as the wheels come off Arkansas, he's going to be significantly worse than his stats have shown over the past few weeks. And it's going to collapse the program. Number 7, Bo Pribula, Missouri. Pribula against Missouri looked a little pedestrian finally. 16 of 27 for 171 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but 9 carries for 72 yards. And on top of that, I'm cold on Bo Pribula, though. I think he's going to eventually fall down the pack. So that's where I am on Bo Pribula. Number 7. Okay, bear with me. Joey Aguilar It's not a knock on him. It's what quarterbacks ahead of him have done. But he's 15 to 22 against UAB for 218 yards. Probably could have been better. Missed a couple of throws. The interception was not his fault. But at the same time, everybody in the SEC at this level is elite among the quarterbacks right now. I got Joey Aguilar at number 7. But I'm hot on him. He will be better than number 7 in my final power rankings. Number 6 is Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold was 21 to 32 for 221 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, but did have negative 11 yards rushing. I could get with putting Joey Aguilar ahead of Jackson Arnold. I just think Jackson Arnold's loss was a little bit more impressive and is somewhat more efficient, but I'm cold on Jackson Arnold. I think he'll drop and Joey Aguilar will finish the year better than him. Number 5 is Diego Pavia. Homeboy dropped 70 on Georgia State. I know it's Georgia State, but dropping 70 speaks for something. So Diego Pavia right now at Vanderbilt's number 5. I'm cold on him staying at number 5. He's going to fall behind the pack too once SEC play really kicks in. Hot or Cold is brought to you by City Heating and Air Conditioning. 50 years in East Tennessee. Integrity matters. City Heat and Air.com.
Hi, Mike Davis here with City Heating and Air, reminding you to always dare to compare. Our team provides quality local heating and air service, installation, and maintenance across East Tennessee. We use only the best equipment like American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning for your residential, new construction, or commercial needs. Honesty, dependability, and customer satisfaction have been the cornerstones of our business since 1961. City Heat and Air.
Dare to compare.
Our top 4 quarterbacks right now in the SEC. Number 4 on this list, and this is probably not going to make a lot of people happy because he hasn't proven himself too much, but Trinidad Chambliss. He does have a Power 5 win in what was a shootout and did beat a very good Power 5 school in Tulane over the weekend. That was Tulane's first loss, 45 to 10. Trinidad Chambliss was 17 to 27 for 307 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran for another 112 yards. So had over 400 yards. The question really is, why isn't Trinidad Chambliss higher on this list? Trinidad Chambliss has started 2 games, and in those 2 games, he's thrown for 670 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions, while rushing for another 174 yards. In 2 games, by the way, he has 844 yards of total offense. He's averaging 422 yards a game of total offense and has 6 total touchdowns, so 3 touchdowns of total. So he's averaging 422 yards and 3 total touchdowns per game with no turnovers. Trinidad Chambliss actually could be higher. You could make a case for him number 1. That is incredible because right now at number 3, and by the way, I'm still cold on that long term though. I think Trinidad Chambliss will wake up to reality soon enough. Number 3, John Mateer, Oklahoma. I'm hot on him. Now. I've seen enough. John Mateer is very efficient. He was 24-36, 271 yards and a touchdown while rushing for 29 yards and a touchdown. He's a highly efficient passer. This Washington State offense is working for Oklahoma and Brent Venables. I have to reassess what I've seen. I'm jumping on the John Mateer train. There's just no way around it. John Mateer has been a very, very, very good quarterback. And with that in mind, I got to have John Mateer at number 3. Because also, while his actual total QBR is a lot lower than a lot of the others, he has faced the toughest competition through 4 games to this point. Oklahoma is the number 1 team in the nation right now based on resume. Number 2, Marcel Reed had a bye this past weekend, completing not barely 50% of his passes, less than 50% of his passes at Notre Dame, but got the key win against Notre Dame, threw for a lot of yards, ran for a lot of yards. Yards per attempt matters to me. Marcel Reed gains a lot of offense, so he's number 2 right now, Marcel Reed. I'm cold on him. He won't stay number 2, though. And number 1, I'm cold on this guy, too, Gunnar Stockton. Georgia had a bye, but that win at Tennessee speaks volume still to me. And Gunnar Stockton, with that win, still has to stay number 1. I do think Gunnar Stockton, though, I'm cold on that. I do think he will wake up to reality.